We recently had the Art Deco Festival here in South Beach, and I love it every year when it comes around because it always reminds me of my mother who grew up in the flapper era. She used to talk about how it was such a wonderful time in her life. She loved the dresses and going dancing. She really was a flapper girl. One thing really sticks out in my memory was going up into the attic and opening the lid to her trunk, and there on top was the most beautiful flapper dress I had ever seen with sparkles and beads. It looked so beautiful that I couldn't resist trying it on, even though I kind of thought I might be in trouble. Well, it fit me like a sack, but I felt so beautiful in that flapper dress, and I imagined myself going dancing and doing the Charleston and doing all of the great flapper dances with the jazz and all the music they had back in those days. And you know what I also remember? Clara Bow and all of the beautiful women in that era with those pouty, pouty lips. No amount of derma rolling would ever give me those beautiful lips. But I still am interested in lipstick and eye makeup, even though 100 years have passed from those days of the flapper era and the pouty lips. All of us, don't we, love our lipstick? Hello, this is Sandra Hart with Life Over 60. Thank you so much for joining me today. In the beginning of this video, in the intro, I talked about lips, and I really do love lipsticks. I love mascara and eyeshadows. For me, it's all about the eyes and lips. So today, I thought I would review 4 lipsticks, but 4 Chanel lipsticks that I really love. You know, I used to be a blonde. I was born a natural blonde, and I had blonde hair my whole life until maybe I was in my 50s, and it started losing its color. It was becoming kind of a dishwasher or just watercolor. It was really not attractive at all, and I'm allergic to hair dye. So at the time, I was doing a play, Catherine the Great, and Catherine the Great was a redhead. So one of my hairdressers decided, hey, you know what? You can use henna. So I was made a redhead for Catherine the Great, and it looked so wonderful and so natural that I decided to keep it. And I was a redhead for maybe about 15 years. And as you know, when you change from blonde to being a redhead, you have to change everything. You have to change your clothes that look good with red hair, and you have to change your lipsticks and everything. So for years, I wore lipstick that had kind of an orangey tinge to it, maybe a pinkish orange or a reddish orange. But what looked best on me at that time with my red hair was something that kind of had a brown or burnt orange color to it. And there were so many shades to choose from, so it wasn't a problem. But now that I have let my hair go natural, my coloring is entirely different. So for years, I stayed away from red lipstick, but now I'm kind of warming up to it, thinking that maybe because of my white hair, I can now wear red. And today is February the 2nd, and it's National Heart Day, in case you are interested. So I'm wearing this red outfit because of National Heart Day. And I am doing red lipstick today. So let's see exactly how I look in red lipsticks. I'm going to try on 4 lipsticks: Celebrity, Arthur, Pulsar, which is a liquid lipstick, and also Gabrielle. So I'm going to be trying all of these colors. So I bought Arthur on a cruise because on the Queen Mary, when I took my husband on for his 90th birthday cruise, because it's called Arthur, and that's his name. So it's a silly reason, I know. But this is the color Arthur. This is what it looks like on my hand. And now I'm going to apply it. I may need a mirror, a little bit of a mirror here, so excuse me. It's interesting to watch people put on lipstick, by the way, too, because everybody does it differently. I've seen people put on the bottom lip and then, go like this. For some reason, I always apply it to my top lip. And in all honesty, I usually use the lip brush. I really like a lip brush. Okay, this is what I look like with Arthur. Now, it's a red lipstick, and I'm not used to wearing red, as I said, but I'm warming up to the red colors. So this is Arthur. So let's take off Arthur. It'll hurt his feelings, so don't tell him I'm taking him off. Anyway. Okay, I think I have most of it off. And this is Gabrielle, so we'll try Gabrielle. Arthur and Gabrielle together. What a nice couple. As you can see, this is Gabrielle. It's just, see, it's a little darker, not as much of a pinky tone. So we're going to try Gabrielle. I have worn this out with a black clothes, black dress, and a black suit, and it really is very, very nice. Okay. Don't want to cover up the camera. Okay. As you can see, this is much deeper. It's called Gabrielle. But I like this. I like the drama of it, especially if you're wearing a dark suit or a dark dress. It really stands out. I think it really pops. I really like this color. All right, we'll get rid of Gabrielle. Gabrielle and Arthur are together here. What a couple. All right. The next color I'm going to do is a color that I've had for a while. It's called Celebrity, and as you can see, I have used it quite often. And this was before I started really going into dark red lipsticks for a change. This also has a little bit of rust tones to it, but it is a red, but a little more rust tones that I was moving, or I have been moving away from now with my white hair. All right, and I've had this lip brush forever. It's real stable, and I used it for years, and I hope I never lose it because I love it. So this is Celebrity, and as I'm applying it, you can see it has more of a pinkish tone to it. And this is what I really usually am very comfortable with. This color. Okay, I'm going to put Celebrity right here. And you can see it's a little bit lighter, but look, it has more of a pinkish, orangish tone. I think if I were in daylight, I have my light on, but I think if I were in complete daylight, you would see it's just a little more orangish. And what I use usually with this lipstick, I use a Linda Rodin. Now, I met Linda Rodin in a dog park in New York, and we became friends. And this is when she just had her own products, her own Olio Russo products, and she was nice enough to give me a lot of her products, and this is one of her glosses. Linda Rodin's line has now been acquired by Estee Lauder, so her products are now with Estee Lauder, but she is working on and has put out recently a red lipstick that she always wears. Now, Linda is very, very fair. She has gray hair, and she's about 10 years younger than I am. But she always has worn really dark red lipstick. That is her signature. And for some reason, even though she's very fair and has white gray hair, it really looks attractive on her. But I've never been really comfortable with completely red lipstick. So that's that color with Linda Rodin's gloss, the Rodin gloss. But that's what I usually use. All right, I'm going to take that off, and now my final review is going to be the liquid Chanel. It's called Pulsar. Let me know what you think about the difference between cream lipsticks and the liquid lipsticks. I don't know, I'm still kind of a fan of cream lipsticks. For some reason, I've not really gravitated toward this type of lipstick. Maybe it's old-fashioned, but I just, for some reason, I like the shape and the feel of a cream lipstick when it goes on my lips. All right. Get out my little tiny mirror here. And see, it has more of a shine to it. And this one is really dark. I think I messed that up a little bit. Have to even that out. See how shiny it is and how glossy it is? But for some reason, it feels sticky on my lips. It feels different than the cream lipstick with just a little bit of gloss on it. And I don't know whether I'm a big fan of that sticky feeling. But here is what it looks like. Pulsar. But it is a beautiful color, and it's very dramatic and very nice. I do like Chanel lipsticks. I like MAC lipsticks, and my oldest daughter, Brett, who's the flight attendant, recently became an Avon representative, and I honestly like some of the Avon lipsticks. The only problem that I see with the Avon lipsticks, they don't usually stay on as long as the other lipsticks, but I think if I put an Avon lipstick on, I blot my lips, then reapply it, I will have more success with the lipstick staying on longer during the day. So basically, here we go. These are all the colors that I reviewed today. It's just a little short review video, but I really do love lipsticks, don't you? But let me know whether or not you're a favorite of either the cream lipsticks or the lipsticks that you put on with the wand that are more of the liquid kind. I am so glad that you came by to see me today. It's still cold here in South Beach, and it's not cold by Northeast standards, but it's cold by Florida standards. It's been 59 in the morning and stays in the mid-60s during the day, and if we're lucky, it may get up to 70 toward the end of the day. But for us down here, that's cold. It really is. I sound spoiled, don't I? When you're in below zero temperatures and when you're in temperatures of 28 degrees, 60 degrees sounds probably pretty good. Take care. Know that I do appreciate each and every one of you. I love having you with me on this YouTube journey. And remember, do something good for yourself today. Be kind to everybody. And don't forget, you've got a great big heart. So share the love today. I hope to see you soon. Take care.